What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about GLXY Holdings. It is a crypto stock, very much related to crypto, and we're going to be talking about what they do. And this, I do have this as a position in my portfolio, and I am dollar cost averaging into it. Very bullish on the company. And for anyone who doesn't own crypto and is thinking about it, this is a great way to invest in it because you're investing in the best of the best own this company. The CEO is Mike, and these guys know what they're doing with crypto, and they have a lot of exposure to crypto. If you look at stocks, they are the stock with the third most crypto there is. So MicroStrategy, of course, is first with over 200,000 Bitcoin. Second is Mara, and almost right behind him is GLXY Holdings with 15,000 Bitcoin. So they do own a bunch of Bitcoin, almost $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. They have a market cap of $5 billion, and they do a bunch of different things. So a quick run of the CEO. CEO is an early investor in Bitcoin, and he was also an early investor in Ethereum. I believe he bought Ethereum in the dollar range, and I believe he's a billionaire, just thinking rich, and he knows what he's doing, and he's been in this industry for a long time. GLXY Holdings was founded in 2018. They've been around for 6 years. We can see the institutional ownership, it has been going up. So institutions are loading up on this thing. And the one big thing, a huge catalyst for this company is they're currently only listed on the TSX and I believe on the OTC. They are not on the NASDAQ, and they're doing everything they can right now to get uplisted on the NASDAQ. So we can see right here that on July 26th, they filed an amendment and registration statement responding to the SEC comments, which is under review. So of course, this was more of a family-owned business into crypto, and now they're moving everything to be by the book. Their headquarters is now in Texas. They have 320 acres in Texas. There's a bunch of things going on with this company, and it is quite complicated when you get to the bottom of it. There's a lot of things going on under it. So if you guys are really interested in the stock, comment below, and I'll make a really deep dive into this company. But let's go over what the company does. So that's three business model, three businesses inside the business: global markets, assets management, and digital infrastructure. Digital infrastructure such as mining, and let's go through this report and then we'll see what they're doing. So liquidity, they have $1.3 billion in liquidity. 400 million of that is in cash, which is up year over year, and the total liquidity is a little bit down. They do own a lot of spot Bitcoin ETFs, and they have a lot of partnerships with banks like Goldman Sachs, with Invesco. They have a lot of like Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs that they have a partnership with Invesco. And right here, you can see the net income. So this is where it gets a little tricky to value this company and its earnings. If you'd say the earnings in Q1 2024, net income is almost $500 million, $400 million in net income. Why? Because crypto went up. So when crypto goes up, all their book value goes up pretty much. And when crypto goes down, their net income goes down because their assets are worth less. So global markets, that's the first thing. How did they do in global markets? The trading revenue, counterparty trading revenue was 24 million, down 64%. The loan size stayed the same, and total trading counterparties are 1,200, up 4%. So they have 1,200 partnerships with companies that they're working with, kind of playing the advisory part into investing. So for global markets, there's investment banking, and there's more on the trading side. So investment banking, 2 deals closed, and 19 in the pipeline. So they have huge deals. One is Bitstamp. It's pending sale to Robinhood, which is expected to close first half of 2025. Of course, GLXY expects to recognize the revenue associated with this deal. It's a huge deal. GLXY is executing against the pipeline, representing $2.1 billion of potential value. And it is also the financial advisor for Toposphere on its sale to Polygon. Huge deals right there. They're the advisory part. They know their way around the industry. So if you look at this, the total assets under management, this is where I'm quite sad about, is because in Q1 2024, they had $7.8 billion assets under management, and they had revenue of 17 million. Now they have revenue of 14 million, and their assets under management is only $4.5 billion. And why did it go down? The active assets under management, which is kind of the riskier part, went down from 3.5 billion assets under management to 600 million. So a drop of 82%. People pretty much just backed out. The passive assets under management and the venture assets under management kind of stayed the same. Venture part is kind of like the venture investing, like investing into small startups, which this is one of their news. They had a $113 million initial close for inaugural, whatever that name is, GLXY Ventures Fund. So they have $113 million that they will invest into pretty much crypto startups. So they will be buying, I don't know how many, they'll be buying like $2 to $5 million of each little startup, which is going to expose them to things that can really blow up, and that's where they could make a lot of profit. So back to this. Mining. So mining revenue is 24 million, down 24%. We can see that we're going to get into the PowerPoint presentation, or we can get into right now to the mining side. So that's the assets under management, went down from 7.8 billion. But if you look at this from 2023 Q2, they're still up 83% year over year. So I don't believe this is going to keep going down. I think it's going to go back up. And mining. So this is the big deal. They have 320 acres in West Texas. They just bought 160 acres more. They have approved megawatt capacity of 800 megawatts, currently only using 200 megawatts. So their mining revenue is going to go a lot more when they put into use. Q3 2025, they'll be using 500 megawatts, and 2027, they'll be using the full 800 megawatts. So they did acquire the company Helios, which is a Bitcoin mining company. And this is kind of what they bought, and they've just been adding on to it more and more. They bought 160 acres to expand. They built the whole pond with 10 million gallons of fresh water for effective machine cooling. This is just mind-blowing things right here. And the one thing I'm really excited about is they're not just using this facility for themselves. What they do is they host, or they kind of rent out the machines so other companies and other people can mine with it, and they get the hosted mining hash rate, or we're going to total hosted under management. So there we go. Hosted and other mining revenue, $7 million, down 32%. But this is still in the early stages. So as this gets set up, more revenue will come from it, and they're just getting the details down right now. So this is another big one, huge one. So assets under stake. They have staked $2.1 billion in assets, up 340% year over year. Why is it up? Because they bought a company, CMF. If you look up here, who is CMF? It's Crypto Manufacturer Acquisition. So July 19, 2024, they acquired the assets, and with it, they acquired $1 billion in Ethereum assets. And now they have under staking. Now they have $3.3 billion under staking. And it's not just Ethereum that they have staking. Where is it? Right here. So they have 1 billion in Ethereum staking, but they're also growing to become one of the largest validators globally on the Solana network. So they went from 2.1. Okay, what is this? They have 2.1 billion dollars. Okay, whatever. So Solana is also huge and kind of overtaking Ethereum. They have more transactions than Ethereum, and this is all the crypto things. And this is why I don't dig in as much as in crypto. I'm a crypto investor, but this is a great opportunity for a company who holds a bunch of Bitcoin, almost $1 billion in Bitcoin. They're going to be the largest validator on Solana. Validating is pretty much staking in a way. There's some startup fees, so it's hard to become a validator, which is great for them because they have a lot of capital. They're a huge corporation, and they have Ethereum staking. So they have $3 billion staking. And I know Solana, if you stake it, it's pretty much like it's paying you a dividend. The money is working for you. And I know Solana and Ethereum has about 4 to 5% annual stake, so you get 4 to 5% dividend, if you'd say. Solana has about 7%, Ethereum has about 4 or 5%. So this is going to be a nice revenue generator for them as well. And right here, summary of operating expenses. So if we go over here, we can see that the mining costs are down 31%, but so is the revenue. Equity-based compensation down 36%. The compensation and compensation-related stuff pretty much stayed the same. Technology went a little bit up. Trading and expenses went down. So they're pretty disciplined, pretty much. Nothing crazy happening here. They're being disciplined with their money. They have a good amount of cash right now, so they're in a safe place. And they still are very, they have the heart of a startup because they're just investing in things all over crypto, from venture funds to collaborating with the biggest of the biggest companies in not just in the crypto industry, but with like Goldman Sachs and Invesco. What else can we see here? Assets under management, nice. So cash and cash equivalents, 300 million in cash. Digital assets, 1.9 million, up from 1 billion, end of 2023. Total current assets, 3.8 billion, up from 2.4 billion, which is up because with the acquisition, they got $1 billion worth of Ethereum. So that helped them a lot. So $3.8 billion in assets, and total assets, $5 billion. Not a lot of goodwill. Investments, they do have a lot of investments. And then if you look at the liabilities, total liabilities is $3 billion. So they do have a lot more, almost double assets than the liability. So they are quite healthy. And if you look at the income, 3 months ended, fees for the revenue. It's looking pretty healthy. These guys do not dilute shareholders. This is a growth company. Of course, they don't pay a dividend. And this is just a very good way to expose yourself to the crypto markets. And if you look at the conversations, a lot of people are very bullish on this stock. And if you want to do your own research, go on Twitter, because 40% of crypto owners are using Twitter. And a lot of most investors are on Twitter because it's a good platform to use. And there's a bunch of information there. So I encourage you guys to go check it out. Follow me on Twitter too. And if you look at this, so Q3 earnings total revenue, this is 2023. They had 125 million. Coinbase had 675 million. That's five times difference. However, Coinbase is their market cap is 16 times larger. So it's just saying that Galaxy, valued properly, Galaxy should be $7.4 billion, which is actually where they are right now. Oh, no, actually 5 billion. Right. So they have there's a lot of news going on in this stock. You can see that the Invesco ETF is up. And yeah, that's pretty much all we're going to go over today. I just wanted to guys get this stock on your guys' watch list and do your own research. There's a lot of things going on. The Nvidia is reporting earnings at the end of today. The inflation report is coming on Friday. So major things are coming. And if you look at Warren Buffett, he sold a lot more Bank of America stock. Now he's holding 25% in cash. So 25% of his stock portfolio is in cash. The last time he's had that much cash is in 2005, which was before the 2008 crash. So Warren Buffett is not very bullish in the market. A lot of things could happen. So my advice to you guys, this is not financial advice, but my advice is hold cash and don't go all in on your investments. And let me know what you guys are. If you guys actually watch this to the end, comment down below whatever stock you guys want me to go over next, and I'll do some research and I'll post the whole video for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and have an awesome day, guys. Thanks for watching.